want to make work go, work go, work go. You want to make work go, work go, work go. And we want to make work go, work go, work go. And the men pay a good girl, kids and a good girl, no work go, boom. Man, level yene ya yala hubani, aula hama hozorwa. Then level yene ya yala hubani, ahama ya boyzorwa. And level yene ya aula gay gang mama hunabika. Then level yene ya agaye gang mama kabika nano. Laza, la great money ante.
Very good afternoon to you all. We want to once again welcome you all to the Serekunda West Park, where it's the home for Gambia wheelchair basketball. This is where our basketball teams play and train before any event. But that is not the purpose for us being here today. Today is a very important day for people with determination or people who are physically challenged. Today is recognized by the world as the International Day for the Persons with Disability. And Gambia is not an exception. We are proud to gather here today as a member of this organization or as a member of this group to join my colleagues who have come to show the whole world that we deserve a day like this. And I want to first welcome all those who came to be with us here today. We sincerely appreciate this attendance and this love. We know today is a weekend day and it's a very, very, very important day for many of us here. But that notwithstanding, most of you have canceled all what you need to do to come and show us love. This is what we need. We do not need a helping hand always, but we need solutions. And some of these are part of the solutions that will give us the courage to keep going further. Because when we look back, we know there are people who are going to be there to say, this is what we can do to support you do what you want on your own. I have a script there that I need to read on behalf of the organization, that is the Gambia National Paralympic Committee. But I want to also thank one of our partners, local partners in this country, Gambega. Gambega is a company that is responsible for drink sales and production. When we have a colleague who worked there, and she is Jared, we see here, she worked at that company. So whenever we celebrate this event, she will do everything possible for us to have refreshments and enjoy the day. So we appreciate that very well, and we want you to extend that message to the people of Gambega. Thank you so much. And also our friends from the hotel industry, and our British friend is here. We have our Dutch families are also here, plus our brothers who are guide to them. And we cannot forget the reason of them being here. They are friends to our partners, our colleagues. We know that through Modugamo, who is a power lifter. He's one of our strong men in the powerlifting family in this country. And as a matter of fact, he's the founder of Powerlifter because he's the only first one who went represent Gambia outside and who qualified to a Commonwealth game. So if he brought anybody here, association to this, it's not a surprise to us. So thank you very much and welcome to this show. And now I'll go straight to my colleagues in the executive. We have colleagues in the executive who are working tirelessly to make sure that this organization is not destabilized mentally, to believe in what we do, to go and look for that strength outside where it thinks is necessary. So we have those executive members who have joined me here today. I am not the only one that does things here. There are people who work very hard behind the scene to make it easy for me to be able to speak to the people because I am the mouthpiece. I'm the PRO of the organization. So most of my work is to come and talk on their behalf. But there are people who make that talking easy for me. And one of them, and few of them are here, I want to appreciate their effort to this organization, Mr. Danso and the rest. Thank you so very much. And the senior members as well. Of course, our volunteers who we do not pay, we don't pay them. Whenever we need them, they're here. And they help us to fix our wheelchairs. They help us to, whenever we want to move from one area to other, they lift us up. They give us that extra courage that we need. So we want to thank them sincerely. Like I said, now I'm going to the script that I need to read before we go into the exhibition. This is going to be on behalf of the Disability Fraternity, not only the Gambia National Paralympic Committee. I stood here today to represent the entire people with disability in the country and in the world at large. And since its proclamation in 1992 by the United Nations General Assembly in Resolution 47-3, the United Nations International Day for Persons with Disability, IDPD, has been celebrated annually on 3rd December around the globe. The observance of the International Day for People with Disability aims to promote an understanding of disability issues and to mobilize support for the dignity, rights, and well-being of persons with disability. The United Nations commitment to the fulfillment of all human rights for persons with disability has been strengthened by the widely ratified Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities and by the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. The theme for the International Day for People with Disability this year is United in Action to Rescue and Achieve the Sustainable Development Goals for with and by persons with disability. The United Nations works to advance the rights of persons with disability in society and development through the key global instruments such as the World Programme of Action concerning disabled persons, standard rules on the equalizations of opportunities for persons with disability, and the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disability. To enable persons with disabilities to live independently and participate fully in all aspects of life, states, parties shall take appropriate measures to ensuring their duty to promote, protect, and to fulfill the rights of persons with disability. The Convention serves as a major catalyst in the global disability rights movement, enabling a shift from viewing persons with disability as objects of charity. Annually, December 3rd is celebrated around the world by mobilizing support of critical issues relating to the inclusion of persons with disabilities, promote awareness, raising about disability issue, and draw attention to the benefits of an inclusive and accessible society for all. On the occasion of the International Day of Persons with Disability, the GNPC, that is the Gambia National Paralympic Committee, welcomes all of you to celebrate these days with a collaborative effort of associates, community groups, businesses, and individuals to break down disability barriers and celebrate abilities through parasports. Sports in general are widely accepted as a veritable instrument for social cohesion and personal growth and development. The unifying and solidarity power of sports has the capacity to galvanize societies as well as motivate athletes, both amateur and professional, to maximize their potential that has been amplified, manifested in the Gambia. Section 33 and subsection 334 of the National Sports Policy, sport as a medium for community empowerment, inclusion, and cohesion, and sports for persons with disability, respectively. And also Article 30 of the Convention of the Rights of the Persons with Disability, participation in cultural life, recreation, leisure, and sports are testimonies to the best way for everybody to promote and celebrate. It creates an opportunity to think, talk about the knowledge persons with disability positively. A fundamental shift, commitment, solidarity, financing, and action is critical. Integral to this is the inclusion of the voice, needs, and priorities of the global community of persons with disability in all their diversity. This call for an energized effort by member states, the United Nations system, civil society, and the global community of persons with disability through enhanced actions and international cooperation to make the SDGs a reality for with and by the persons with disability. Events can take any form you wish, big or small, simple or challenging. Your event is only limited by your own considerations and imagination. In conclusion, the Gambia National Paralympic Committee, GNPC, calls on all and sundry to ensure that persons with disability have an opportunity to organize, develop, and participate in disability-specific sporting and recreational activities. And to this end, encourage the provision of an equal basis with others. Thank you so very much. As still part of events celebrating the World Disability Day, we are gathered at the Independence Stadium, at the Serekunda West Stadium, pardon me for the Independence Stadium. We have guests who have come and joined us this year to celebrate with the Gambia National Paralympic Committee and disability in general in this country. So without much ado, I'll just allow him to introduce herself, and we'll ask her about her impression being here today. Can you please introduce yourself to us, your name and where you come from?
Yeah, my name is Millie de Ridder. I come from the Netherlands and I'm here on vacation with my husband Ronald de Ridder for the second time in Gambia.
Yeah, I know this will not be the first time you're hearing a Disability Day, because this has been going long ago since it was approved by the United Nations. But today joining the Gambia is special to the Gambian group. This particular group that is called the Persons with Challenges are very enlightened today, excited to be with people like you. But how much does that make you feel being part of here today?
Well, this is for me something really special because I met Modu and met Mohammed on my first trip, and I didn't have, I don't know, any idea what they were doing here until the second time I came here. And they told me, what can you come to see here in Serekunda, what you're doing with the wheelchair basketball thing. And I thought, well, that's very interesting. And I wanted to see how their world is.
It seems like you have an interest with anything relating to wheelchair. I've seen since you arrived, you've been going through, you know, looking at the equipments that they have here. What is your connection with disability?
Well, I have no connection with disability, but I have a connection with my job. I work for doctors. And I thought, well, maybe when I go back, I can explain them what is going on here with this foundation, and maybe they have an entrance so I can help them in any way.
Well, I'm sure all of the members will want to hear that word, help them, because we know the wheelchairs that are used here basically are not into the standard to other nation, developed nation, and they still do it because that's what they love. So what do you think, you know, hold for, you know, Gambia wheelchair and yourself, because you have come now and see, what should we expect in the future between you and this group?
I hope I can make a difference.
Wow.
That's what I can say.
Yeah.
I hope they will be able to help me or look for an entrance somewhere. They have connection maybe with other doctors, maybe with hospitals, I don't know. Yeah. I hope I can do something.
Finally, you are a friend to one of our top men. Big man,
big man.
Modu Gamo is a Gambian powerlifter. He has been to many World Cups.
Exactly.
Even despite the fact that he's not training abroad, he's training locally here with local gyms. But he always do, you know, a performance that, you know, encourages others to join. And today I can tell you we have more than 7 or 8 powerlifters who have joined Modu because of his success. What will you tell Modu today if you want to advise Modu after you have seen this other friend? What will you advise Modu to do?
I think he should do the best he can. He has the possibility to go outside, to get connections, and maybe he will help others as well. Just show the world what he's doing to help his country. And I hope that's the thing he can do for his country.
Thank you once again. One of the interviews that we are doing here today, it is a very important day for us. We are like, you know, having all that we have in the world today. You know, when we see people, you know, living all that they do, come and join us to celebrate our day. To us, that means the world, to us. And first, let me ask you, who are you? We continue with the discussion.
Okay, so my name is Tony. I'm a mother of 3. I've been to Gambia 6 years ago, and I've come here now for 5 weeks to help in any way I can. So I've started painting a pool for 4 days, 10 hours, a day off, and then farming with the cutlets for 2 days with local women. I know Mohammed. He is a tailor. He is going to make me a dress. And I work with young people with disabilities and neurodiverse illnesses as well in England. So I understand how important this day is. It's about inclusion, respect, and opportunities for everybody.
Yeah, you are two Yeah, to up into this world of disability, you know a lot about disability.
Yes.
You work with disability.
Yes.
But in your own experience, how much do you think this day means to person sitting on a wheelchair or that poor persons with challenges sitting down there? How much do you think this day could be described as a part of importance?
This day is huge, that everybody is here together and you have a voice. You are not in your house, you are not shunned away from society like there is something wrong with you, that you are not part of the world. The world needs to know that you have a voice and you are out. And if we can help in any way, like you said about the doctors, like, you know, I want to send the email to the Paralympic, the English Paralympic winner.
Yes.
He is retired now, but if he knew that you are talking about him, you understand? Yeah. He is sitting in his home retired, and there is a whole community that is inspired by him, and you are inspiring each other every day. Yeah, you have a disability in the body, but your mind is all there. Your spirit is all there. Yeah, and that is very important. Very important to see everybody together, and really touches my heart, touches these people's heart. We feel very helpless. If we can all do something small, everybody is a big help. Yeah, very passionate here.
I can feel it.
I feel very passionate.
I can feel that.
Very passionate.
So
you understand?
finally, you must give an advice to the young ones here. Others will be sportmen and women tomorrow. Others will also be leaders in different, you know, environment or different areas. With your experience that you have had working in the UK with people, like, you know, with differences, and you have seen others who have succeeded in what they do.
Yes.
What will you advise us all here to what to do in getting to other level?
People like us visiting that want to help, we can go home and we can send emails, we can ask the doctors, the hospitals. We send out lots of information, and we just, like you put the net into the sea and you see what fish you can bring back in. It's no different, and we will do that. But you have to stay strong together, and everybody in life has to have faith and hope that there is something better in the future. And we have to stay strong and together and play music.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just enjoy everybody.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And we're going to play this, and we are going to have a great day.
Yeah.
You know, I'm speechless
Thank
sometimes.
you so much.
You know?
We love that and we appreciate it.
Yeah.
We love you all. Thank you so much.
And thank you for welcoming us.
Thank you
here.
so much. Thank you so much.
You.
A round of applause, please.
Thank you.
I want to make wako, wako, wako. You want to make wako, wako, wako. And we want to make wako, wako, wako. Element pay a good girl, kitchen a good girl, no wako boom. Man levo yene ya yala hubani, aula hama ho zorwa. Then levo yene ya yala hubani, ahama ya boy zorwa. And levo yene ya aula keye gang mama hunabika. Then levo yene ya akeye gang mama kabika nano. Laza, la great money ante Yahweh. Yahweh nana mo hokan nazarbo kama. I want to make wako, wako, wako. You want to make wako, wako, wako. And we want to make wako, wako, wako. Element pay a good girl, kitchen a good girl, no wako booma. Akeye kere nembui. Aurakaye we morning. Wako lege amo hunaka. Nan gwinga manye. Toto wako kere gabwa. Tige wako kere gabwa. Mechi wako kere gabwa. Elgwe mazi wako sene kabwa. I want to make wako, wako, wako. You want to make wako, wako, wako. And we want to make wako, wako, wako. Element pay a good girl, kitchen a good girl, no wako booma. All our eyes on the wako, all our minds on the wako. We need more wako. Continue every day. Ima jarabu ke perlawe, nani mege bagba e goma. Ima jarabu ke borlawe, nani mege bagba e goma. I want to make wako, wako, wako. You want to make wako, wako, wako. And we want to make wako, wako, wako. Element pay a good girl, kitchen a good girl, no wako booma. Fepe fura, more money.